Oh yeah, back in this thing. A second episode on the reboot of an original show. That also 2 episodes. We on a roll, baby. Oh yeah. If you're listening to this, listening. If you're listening to this, you listen to the Oowap, and this is your boy Goowap with the Oowap. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, just wanted to talk to you guys, or myself. I either wanted to talk to you guys or myself, but actually, well, let's be honest. I wanted to talk to myself, and I didn't want it to seem as unproductive as it really is. You know what I mean? Working an untraditional job, gotta at least have the appearance of productivity. Now it's actually Saturday. Saturday. Got the old apartment to myself. You know, Nothing like some good old fashioned me time. My girl's at a goddamn, what do you call it? A graduation party with some friends of hers, and I wholeheartedly opted out. You know, will I have to pay for it? We don't know yet. You know, and to be honest, as soon as I told her I didn't want to go, I did kind of feel bad about it. Because she comes to things. She comes to things. For me, comes to shows where I'm not funny. Uh, she's been to a couple of parties where it was my friends. I know I'm being selfish. But let's keep it hot, bro. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time she didn't have a car. You know what I'm saying? I pay for stuff. What else she want? Now I gotta be in a room full of strangers when I already do it for a living. The fuck? The fuck? I don't tell you to teach me something because she's a teacher. She used to be a CNA. You know what I'm saying? I never told her to wipe my ass. You know what I'm saying? Never made her give me a massage or whatever CNAs do. You know what I mean? I'm very unaware I'm a bad boyfriend. What's up? Goddamn. What did I do? What have I done? Looked for cabinets and countertops for the kitchen of our upcoming new home. New to us, at least. Looked at some toilets, looked at some bathtubs, some sink fixtures, faucets, kitchen and bath, some appliances, washer, dryer, stove, other things, refrigerator with a freezer on it, Moving is so goddamn expensive. Like, buying things to fix up a home is so fucking expensive. And you know what? Listen, I'm gonna give you guys a tip. You know what I'm saying? Give you guys a tip. If you're trying to renovate a home, or if you're buying a home and you bought a fixer upper, you know what I'm saying? Listen, bro, don't go to Home Depot, don't go to Lowe's, like none of those fucking big stores. Don't even fucking bother. They're gonna fucking tax you on some bullshit. Yeah, we were in Home Depot looking at like floor samples because we're going to redo the floors in the kitchen and the bathroom. Those fucking the floors in Home Depot were like $2 and like 70 something cents per square foot. So I don't know if you guys know math, but if a room is 10 feet by 10 feet, that's 100 square feet. So you're paying like $270 for a floor. But if you go to like the what do you call it? There's this it was like a local home renovation Home Depot type place called the Home Outlet. I don't know if it's actually locally owned, but there were only 4 people working there. Both times I went, and they were the same fucking 4 people. So I'm only going to assume that They're small as fuck, And also, I talked to the dude. I don't know if he was like the owner or like a manager or something like that, but he was very confident in the things that he bought. He was like, we don't buy nothing that I wouldn't put in my fucking home. You know what I mean? This shit's made of real wood. You know what I mean? He just knocked on it, as if I'm supposed to know what the fuck the difference between real wood and fake wood sounds like at a white man's knock. But I mean, he just seemed very passionate about the quality of product that he offers to his patrons, which is fucking dope. So yeah, don't go to no fucking Home Depot or a Lowe's. You're literally going to be paying, or what I said, I didn't even say the price. The prices of the floors that we probably going to end up getting is like 77, like 80 fucking cents a square foot. So for the same room, I'm spending a very small fraction, like a third of that price. Excuse me. That's like $80 for that whole room. Yeah. I don't know. It's just, are they only charging that much because they're Home Depot? Like, is that the only reason? Because I don't see any other reason to charge more than that. You know what I mean? To charge a dollar, like, if it was like $1.05, something like that, just because it's like might be a little more premium, got to get that name brand tax, like $1.05-ish, you know what I'm saying? I would have been okay with that. But a whole damn near $3. A whole damn near $3 per square foot. God damn. You greedy bastard. What else? Cabinets, This is the Oowap interior decoration, home renovation, do it yourself podcast. Yeah, picked out some nice cabinets, I'm saying, some nice unfinished oak, might varnish and paint it my damn self, you know what I mean? Whatever it is I might want to do with it, or I don't even know if I use the right fucking words, you know what I mean? Like I said, I'm not a real man. I'm a boy on the internet, and people think you're a man because that's where the jobs are, on the internet now. So yeah, I do want to become, a fucking more of a manly man, like in a traditional sense. I want to be able to like construct things with my fucking hand, with like, tools, not software. Like I do a lot of stuff with software. Just a little tidbit about me. I went to school for multimedia design, you know what I'm saying? So I can do like web designs, videography, fucking game design, all that bullshit. But yeah, it's like, I learned I can make things, I can create things, in a digital space with the assistance of a fucking software that a real smart person actually made, like, and that's one thing I'm starting to realize about myself. Like I'm like at the very best, I'm like a fucking middleman, like I'm not a create something from scratch. I'm more of a use, what I'm saying, something someone else made to make something for myself. And I'm a mooch, a fucking leech. But yeah, like I do want to learn how to like make stuff with my fucking hands, So I've been watching videos on how to put these kitchen cabinets and countertops and stuff together. And I'm gonna be honest, I could just be being cocky, you know what I'm saying? It could just be the college degree, you know what I'm saying? Where everything looks so fucking easy, But I was really just like, I was watching the video and I was just like, there's no fucking way I can't do this, Like, I'm not gonna say I won't make a mistake, But there's like, I was watching people fucking do it and I'm just like, it literally looks like you took the time, Like it didn't look like they didn't do anything special, Like if you've ever mounted a TV before, if you ever mounted a TV before, you could probably put together some cabinets. If I'm just being honest, that's not a roast on contractors, carpenters, or whatever. I mean, I couldn't build the cabinet, but I could install and remove some cabinets, some pre-built cabinets. Like all I gotta do is put the doors on them bitches. I can do that. It's not too crazy. So I think I might try to do that myself, save some time. Cause even like when I was fucking looking at like Home Depot got like a little fucking catalog or whatever for kitchen renovations and like other like home renovations and stuff like that. And they don't give you like real estimates. They categorize the whole catalog by price ranges. And I was looking kind of like, how long is this gonna take? Because not that I'm in a rush, but I mean, there's a relative timeline I'm working on, you know what I mean? Trying to get in this bitch before August, trying not to pay an absurd amount of money and rent every goddamn month. They actually just came and put in a new fireplace, It's not a like originally in this apartment, I'm fucking rambling. Originally in this apartment we had a wood fireplace. And they came in and put an electric one in. Oh, man. The liberals got it. No real... Like, they're fucking... if the power had went out before, which it has. The power has gone out. If I was any sort of a real fucking man, I would have went outside with a goddamn axe. I would have chopped a fucking tree down. I would have threw it in the fireplace, and I would have lit this bitch aflame. We would have had heat all goddamn night. But I'm not. And we froze, we froze that night. The apartment went down to like 50 something because this happened like in the winter. And now, now they gave us this real nice ass electric fireplace that changes colors. Like the little stones at the bottom can be one color. You can make the flames another color. There's no option for real fire, so they just robbed me of potential manhood right there. And it's funny, when we fucking got it, I was kind of talking to my girl. I was just like, we should get one of these for the house. Because, the house that we're moving into has a fireplace in it. And I was just like, I don't know. Also, how... Like, I feel like when, like, chimney sweeps were, like, common, I feel like that was a very affordable service. But, I mean, how many people have you heard ask for recommendations on a chimney sweep, Like, I feel like I'd just be paying out my ass, trying to fucking use a real fireplace. But I think I probably will just get like a fire pit or like a, something for the outdoors, like the backyard where I can just, have a little bonfire, get a few brews going, you know what I'm saying? Maybe like the grill, you know what I mean? Really just have a good old fashioned time in my southern rural property. Have a nice cookout. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm just trying to fucking really just get that shit together, bro. Like I didn't, like growing up, you always hear your parents, if you grew up in the house, you always hear your parents talking about how expensive and how much of a hassle it is to like get shit fixed up, around the house. And, even like when I got into an apartment, like when I was in college, I was just like, it's not too bad. Just call somebody, But I mean, when it's really like yours, you know what I'm saying? Like you're responsible for whatever the fuck happens. You know what I mean? It is a different level of frustrated, Because for me, I'm kind of like, when I was looking at the timeline of the fucking shit, it was saying 8 to 12 weeks. I'm like, for fucking what? For what? I don't know if you guys know this, but most of the time when you buy new kitchen cabinets, they're already built. Like the contractor buys already built cabinets. All he's doing is just connecting them. Like he's just placing them side by side on the fucking wall. Like that's all they're fucking doing. How that takes 8 to 12 weeks, you know what I'm saying? Like if you're waiting on like a back order or some shit like that, I can understand. But just fucking, I mean, I really just don't understand, because I was watching people do it, and I was like, I can probably do that shit in a day. Like, granted, if they just give me like slabs of wood and they're like, assemble it yourself, no instructions, then yeah, I gotta call a fucking person, who's, lived a full life to fucking help me. But if they're just giving me pre-built boxes, you know what I mean? Just pre-built cabinets that all I gotta do is just line them up on the wall, make sure they're level, and, drill them into the fucking studs, you know what I'm saying, in the wall, then, I mean, that it just sounds easy enough, you know what I'm saying? And then, like, I guess the biggest thing of it is keeping it level, but I'm like, how, even if it's not like perfect level, bro, you know what I'm saying? How bad could it possibly be, Like, I feel like as long as it's structurally sound, you know what I mean? It's not like, a bunch of crazy gaps. I don't really see what the issue could be. But I guess we'll see. Like, I have tools and things like that now. But I don't know. When I was watching those videos, I was like, do I got to invest money in new tools? Like just in, I don't know, just tools, Like I got a drill, or an electric screwdriver, whatever you want to call it. I got one. But I don't know if, I don't even know. To be honest, the electric screwdriver, I mostly use regular ass screwdrivers, just like a fucking manual, just forearm strength screwdriver. Like the one time I think I even really cared to use it, I don't remember what I was fucking making. I might have been like putting together this fucking, no, I couldn't have been this. Because most things already have like holes in them. Like if you're buying like a TV stand or a table or something like that, like the holes, like the screw holes are already there. So it is really just twisting it up, unless you just want to save all that type of time. But yeah. I'll tell you what though, that shit is like, I probably said already, that shit is not cheap. That shit is not cheap. We saw a fucking refrigerator that was over $3,000 and looked exactly like a refrigerator that cost $600. Like the only difference was the handles. Like it was just the handles was like just a bar. Like instead of trying to make something look aesthetic and ergonomic, there's like, nah, we're going to take like the handle of some dumbbells. Like we're going to take a fucking barbell. We're going to take a barbell, 2 of them, and we're just going to put it on the outside of this refrigerator, and we're going to call them handles. And then we're going to charge $3,200. It did have a nice ass like little freezer. Like I like a nice little like freezer drawer at the bottom. Like, at our apartment now, it's just like, kind of like a standard freeze, refrigerator on the bottom, and got a little freezer compartment up top. And I don't know about you, I use the refrigerator way more than I use the freezer, and I hate bending down to get shit out the refrigerator because I'm fat. It's an issue. And my knees, my back, my feet, my ankles, my shoulders, you know what I'm saying? Things of that nature irritate me. Speaking of being fat, I don't. This is maybe more of a relationship guy thing, you know what I'm saying? Like fellas, maybe even ladies, you know what I'm saying? You living with your significant other. Like most of the time, like, me and my girl, if we're going to eat, you know what I'm saying? We're going to eat together. 9 times out of 10, we're eating the same thing. Like unless, we're like ordering from a restaurant or something like that, then, get what you want. But For the most part, we're usually like eating together, eating relatively the same thing, having the same meals. And I like to fuck that up when I got time to myself. I got me a nice little cookout burger. You know, got a cookout style, slaw, whatever else comes on a cookout style burger, chili, I believe. Put some cheese on that bitch, onion. I'm pretty sure they threw some mustard on there. It was delicious. Got a whole tray. It was great. Had a milkshake. You know what I'm saying? Blueberry cheesecake, Oreo milkshake. I was really just gluttoning the shit out. And one thing I hate, when I go get food, like takeout, by myself, like my girl's not around and they don't give me a bag, is that I can't hide that in the trash can. Like I just gotta fucking, like, bro, treating yourself with food when your significant other is gone, it's like hiding a body before they get back. Like you're really just trying not to fucking offend anybody, just trying to, I just don't want to get caught. I don't want people asking me questions. Oh, what did you eat? I just don't want to deal with it. So I like to hide the things that I do, Like the only thing that she's going to be able to tell that I did while she was gone today is that I had me a nice little drink. Goddamn. I don't even drink like that. We just so happen to have alcohol, you know what I'm saying? It was people's birthdays. I don't know why, like June, like May, June, July, August, September. Really, like just the second half of the year. Like the second half of like the year is just loaded with fucking birthdays. So, it's just leftover, what do you call them? Libations from birthday celebrations, What else has been going on? I've been trying to get into reading books, like not like self-help improvement business books and shit like that. Like I've really tried, getting into like the business books and the self-help and the improvement and the motivational, inspirational book thing. And I'm gonna be honest, bro. It's just like you can just tell like 90% of the time when people write self-help books, they're just writing bullshit, Or they'll write stuff that's based specifically on their situation. It's like, it'll work for anybody. That's not true, I just asked my dad for $10,000 so I could start my boutique for dogs. Like, why do dogs need a boutique? Are they getting married? They got little doggy proms, huh? Oh, they're just full of fucking shit. Follow your heart and your passion and the money will come. No, it won't. I mean, it can. For sure it can. But if you don't think that a fucking marketable skill isn't going to fucking get you where you need to be, you're fucking stupid, You just gotta do something. I'm not saying go to college, get a degree, what I'm saying? Don't waste your fucking money like I did. Unless you're trying to be, like, literally, unless you're trying to be a doctor, lawyer, engineer, or a teacher, like something respectable, then there's really no need to be a fucking, like, to go to college and get a degree, Like, just fucking, like, I feel like one thing, like, I feel like people don't understand is that there's always, like, another way in to whatever you're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, people, you want to get into, show business or whatever. Hey, bro, what is there that's always a part of show business? You know what I'm saying? Like the artists, like the actual acts and performers, you know what I'm saying? They're always, it's a revolving door. People are in and people are out. You know what I'm saying? They go to the top, they fall off. You know what I'm saying? It's just the way it goes. But you know what they always need? Editors, producers, If you can make a good coffee, you know what I'm saying? If you know how to get, if the GPS says 8 minutes and you know how to get there in 6, you're fucking valuable. You're fucking valuable. Like, figure out what valuable thing you can provide or what valuable skill that you have to fucking get a foot in the door. You know, stop. Everybody's trying to be a fucking star. Fuck being a star. I'm not trying to be a star. I rode the bench like all of high school. You know what I mean? I only started when I was on JV. You know? And before y'all ask if I play football, no. I did not play football. I played lacrosse. You know what I'm saying? Like an upstanding black youth, goddamn. The fuck? What else do you think black kids in North Carolina are doing, bro? You think we playing basketball still? Nah, nigga. That's for them New York cats, you know? We play lacrosse. Fuck. But yeah, I've been trying to read. And I'm reading this book right now called The Children of Blood and Bones by, what's her name? I think her name is Tomi Adeyemi. You know, don't quote me now. Like I would have to walk to a whole nother room to figure out how right or wrong I am, you know? But just believe me, Children of Blood and Bones, you probably won't find a different one, you know, or you will. But it's fucking dope. She's like a Nigerian American novelist. You know, it's a fantasy novel. That's what I'm trying to get into. You know, I guess that's what I'm trying to get across, is that I want to get into more fantasy literature. You know, maybe some science fiction. You know, something that's imaginative. You know, stop. I don't know. Like it's just something about fucking people, like reading these business books and shit, and like it got to a point where it was just like I was reading the book and the book was literally just telling me to do the shit I was already doing. And I'm like, it's not helping me. Like, you just worded different than the last thing I read or the last person I watched. Like, I don't watch Gary Vee, fucking those other people who do things on the internet. You know, I stopped. I stopped. You know, like, what else are... How many times are you going to say the same thing? Like, you know... Yeah, this fucking book, Children of Blood and Bones, is fucking dope. Just a little synopses, you know what I'm saying, from about halfway. Actually, I'm not even halfway through the book. That book has fucking 82 chapters. I'm on chapter like 26, 27, you know? Like, and I'm not ashamed at all, bro. I was never a strong reader. Like, people... Like, y'all know Mark, maybe, you know what I'm saying? Mark from Off the Cuff, my other podcast, go fucking check it out, you know what I'm saying? Instagram, Podcast Off the Cuff. Facebook, Off the Cuff, something, you know what I'm saying? Or OTC, I don't know, I don't remember. But if you follow me, you could find it, you know? But, you know, Mark, my co-host of Off the Cuff, we were fucking... in Barnes and Nobles looking at books. That was actually when I got Children of Blood and Bones. And, it's a thick book. You know what I'm saying? 82 chapters. That bitch thick. That's a thick motherfucker, boy. And, like, the next week, he came over to do the podcast. And he was just like, yeah, you probably like a couple hundred pages in that thing, huh? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nah, nigga. I'm on, like, page, like, 32, my nigga. A week? You think I'm going to read a couple hundred pages in a week, boy? And I'm going to keep it hot. You know, I do be bullshitting. Like, it's not like I don't have the time to read, but goddamn. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, the book is good. It's easy to read. Like, the words are big. It's not like, you know, like it's not a strain on my eye to get through pages. You know, the chapters are relatively short. It's still like a 500-something page book. But I mean, you know, it's easy to get through. Like, you can really get through the fucking book quick. You know, like if they had used like regular text size and like line height, then, you know, it'd probably be like a 300-page book. But I don't know, man. I don't know what it is. Like, if I could get myself to read every fucking day, it'd be a miracle. It'd be a miracle. Like I'm at the point where it's like, I might read 2 or 3 days a week for like the 10 or 15 minutes I'm sitting on the toilet, in the morning. And you got to start somewhere, but I shit every day. I should at least read every day. I usually take, not to get too personal, I usually take me about good old, I usually have a 2-rounder in the morning, You know what I'm saying? One right when you get up, one right after coffee and breakfast, You just got to knock them out. But even then, like that's at least 30 minutes a day I could be reading. Every day. 30 minutes a day I could be reading. And I just choose not to, I either choose to just stare at my toes or like piddle around Instagram. And I originally deleted the Facebook app off my phone because I was just really spending too much time on that shit. My girl would get mad at me. We'll be sitting around watching like TV or something like that, or talking. That's the worst, man. Not talking, but like when, like I knew I had a fucking problem with like social media and shit like that. Cause it's like she'll be talking. We're having an engaging conversation, probably about her day. And I don't know what would be wrong with me or whatever, but I'm just like, oh, let me fucking check my phone. Let me just see what other people are doing right now. I don't know what it was. Like, I'm talking like no notifications needed. It was just the urge to get on my phone and open up Facebook. And I'm I took Facebook off, but I kept everything else. Like, I kept, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, all that shit, Snapchat, all that bullshit. And, because I am still like, I need social media, what I'm saying, for work. Like I do the multimedia design, what I'm saying? I make, I do graphic designs for people, what I'm saying? I like to post my stuff on the internet, bro. You know what I mean, bro? You fucking know, what I'm saying? I'm a fucking tech bro. You know what I mean? Fucking follow me on IG, bro. You know what I'm saying? Fucking, you fucking like my shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? You trying to fucking hire me, man. You know what I'm saying? You need a fucking website, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You need to post content for your brand or business. You know what I'm saying? So, Facebook is Facebook and Instagram and shit like that. It's literally my job. But I had a real big problem drawing the line, between what is me doing work and what is me just fucking ignoring my girlfriend, So, I cut off Facebook, And, it's been going, a lot better. I'm saying? I'm more attentive. I'm more present. Like around the house when she's home and stuff like that. But man, like Instagram, bro, it's all about Facebook. So I know it's evil, but goddamn, sometimes it be calling me, bro. And I really need to take a fucking IG break. Like I love how that's the new thing. Like with people my age, people in their 20s. I just need to take a social media detox. It's all this toxic socialness media. And I need to get rid of it. Well, like I said, my girl's a teacher, So like, she teaches like 7th grade. So, I mean, that's like the most vulnerable age, like where it's like, you're really a fucking sponge. And, she'll tell me about, these kids, and all of them are like just super heavy, like on a social media, like to kids, like to everybody that was like born after like, I don't even know, I was born in 97, you know what I'm saying? You can do whatever math you want to do. I'm just going to throw out a round number and say kids born after 2005. These 2005 kids and like newer, like 2005 and newer, uh, like they're just fucking like, to them, social media is way more real than the physical, you know. And it's like it's weird because it's like we were talking earlier today, like you know when I was coming up, there were so many fucking like like preteen, tween, like teenage like brands and stuff that just target specifically like ages 12 through 16. You know what I mean? Like there was just shit for them. You know, specifically for them. You know, like I grew up in the era of teen clubs. It was terrible. Uh, Like, but yeah, but it's like there's no shit like that no more. It's kind of like you go through elementary school, and then like for a lot of these kids, like after they hit like 12, 13, they're like, well, I'm an adult. I'm grown. I'm gonna dress like a fucking slut. You know, nothing against the way sluts dress, but you dress away. It's just weird, and especially like when you, there are like some kids who I guess who mature quicker. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like if we want to talk about like just physically, I was a late bloomer. I was always chubby, but I was like a super late bloomer. Like I was like one of the last people to really get facial hair. Like I hit my growth spurts late. You know, it was just I was always like behind in like the this like physical development, I guess. And and you can really see it like taking a toll on like the kids who develop first. You know what I mean? Because then it's just, you got fucking 13, like 12, 13, 14-year-olds, dressing like they're 20, 21, 22, because it's like, it's just being put in front of them all the fucking time, like influencers. Not to ramble about, people who are doing better than me on social media, you know what I'm saying? Fucking do your thing. But, I mean, to a certain degree, it's like there has to be some sort of like responsibility of explaining to kids that like 99%, maybe, and it might not even be that high. It honestly could be a genuine like 70% of things that you see on social media aren't fucking real, are fucking fake, or either, leased, you know? They were, what do you call it? What's the word, So pretty much what I'm saying is like social media celebrities are like the new moon landing. Like it looks real, but it fucking ain't. It's a big fucking lie. These people aren't fucking happy. There's those cars probably aren't theirs. If they are, good for them. And even then, I'm just like it just seems like these kids don't value like themselves as they are. Like when I was a kid. I mean, like, I didn't have the greatest self-esteem, you know what I mean? But I knew kind of not necessarily knew who I was, but I had an idea. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like around like 12, 13, you kind of have an idea of, kind of who you might be. You already have an idea of what you believe, the things that you value, you know what I'm saying? You probably already got hobbies and interests, you know what I mean? Like, there are a lot of things that I was doing in middle school or was interested in middle school that I'm still stand-up comedy. I started watching stand-up comedy in the 7th grade. I'm finna be 24 years old. I'm a fucking stand-up comedian. You know what I mean? Like, there's so much about yourself when you're 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 to appreciate. And it's just like these kids aren't even taking the time to enjoy that age. It's like you go from 10 to like 16. Like that's a lot of these kids. Well, I'll say 15 because they can't fucking drive. So it's like you're 10 and then as soon as you turn 11, you're 15 for the next like 6 years. And it's just, I don't know. Like they ask about sex a lot. I get it, 12, 13, that's a curious age, saying you want to know. But it's like they just want to have sex. They just want to fucking do it. Be out here in the streets unprotected. And I don't know. I could be, hindsight's always 2020, you know what I mean? But I don't think in the 7th or 8th grade, I was like, I knew what sex was. I knew what it was for. I knew people did it. I knew that eventually I was going to do it. You know what I mean? I knew eventually it was going to happen, but I wasn't like concerned about it. It was kind of like, oh, sex, yeah, that's that. Not right now though. Nope, nope. Cause all you gotta do is show me a pictures of herpes once and a fucking baby. You know what I'm saying? Herpes, and a birthing video. I swear to God, will cure this goddamn nation. It'll cure the nation. I think these kids, I don't know what it's like, in other places in the world as far as like going to school, but I know like in Guilford County, we have this thing called family life, where they talk to you about, like, and it's really like all like your middle school years, like 6th grade, they kind of talk to you about like interpersonal relationships, like, oh, don't be a fucking dick to this person. Fucking respect your mom, but also, what I'm saying, no one should touch you. That's kind of how it is in 6th grade. Then like 7th and 8th grade, you get more into the, hey, this is sex. This is what these things are for. Hey, ladies, this is why there's fucking blood all the goddamn time. You know what I'm saying? Not to get too graphic. It's science. But, I don't know, dude. It was just kind of like, they almost, I wouldn't say they scared me out of really wanting to have sex early, but they made me extremely cautious about, how I went about sexual endeavors. You know what I'm saying? Because even like I didn't lose my fucking virginity till my senior year of high school, and could I have done it earlier? Probably. But it was just kind of like I just didn't feel like I fucking had to. But also senior year, that's the year where you're just like, am I trying to fucking go to college? You know what I'm saying? Meet a fucking girl and she realizes I don't fucking know shit about my body or anyone else's. Like just that real insecure thing. And it's great, and I don't know what I'm talking about. I've just been rambling for the last 40 minutes because really I'm just debating if I'm going to go to the comedy club tonight. I know I should. Tell these stupid ass jokes that I wrote down, but we'll see. Fuck, is there anything else I want to say before I dip out this bitch? I have been listening to a new podcast. It was like, about conspiracy theories. I'm pretty sure the podcast is just called Conspiracy Theories. Like I'm gonna keep it hot. I don't dig deep, trying to find stuff. I don't dig deep. I type in words. Actually, I don't even type in words, but I really just look for what categories already exist on this platform, and I just see what's hot right now. And so I was listening to this podcast on conspiracy theories, and they have a couple episodes on the Catholic Church, and I was listening to that shit. Well, I listened to part 1. It's a 2-parter, and I'm gonna be honest. Them niggas weird, yo. They're weird. They're not even just weird. They just evil. They're just evil. Like that's them. They evil, But like they just did. It was just, hot take. I'm not even gonna dive. I'm gonna listen to the second part, but just so y'all know, when this bitch drop, where Goowap stands, Catholics. Like not the people, not the practitioners, you know what I'm saying? Not the lower level people. I'm talking about if you live and are employed in Vatican City, I'm gonna keep it hot. You're a Nazi. You know what I mean? Like there's like just Google. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it the next episode because I didn't think I was gonna come up with this so late. But just fucking Google. the Vatican and like Nazi Germany or like the whatever. I don't know. I don't know the exact phrase. You got to Google, but there's a connection. You know what I mean? Like pretty much the Vatican had a chance to speak out against Nazi Germany, and then right before the speech of Pope Pius, what, the 11th, he was going to be like, Nazi Germany is fucking evil, blah 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 blah. Like 2 hours before he gave his whole Hitler's a fucking devil speech. Like this dude was fucking assassinated. Like not even like not like with a gun or nothing like that. But I'm pretty sure someone poisoned him or something. You know, he just died so suddenly and mysteriously right before he was supposed to give this speech. And then the dude that becomes Pope after him, Pius the 12th, he pretty much just is just like, yeah, I'm a Nazi supporter. What's up, nigga? You know what I'm saying? He just remained silent on his stance. Like there was like like an opposing political party in Nazi Germany. You know, like before Hitler really like took control, like in the late 30s. You know, there was like a Catholic political party in Germany, and they were really like the only thing stopping, you know, like the Nazi Communist Party from fucking like taking power or whatever in Germany. And Pius the 12th pretty much just told them, hey, what if we just disbanded our political party? And they were like, okay, the fucking Pope wants us to remain neutral on Nazism. And yeah, that's how fucking Adolf Hitler got fucking elected as the whatever, you know what I mean, of Germany. And apparently, a lot of fucking Catholics at the time had actually joined the Nazi army because they thought that that was what, you know, the Catholic Church wanted them to do. They thought that they were aligning themselves with their Catholic faith when really they were just committing monstrosities against humanity. So I'll tell you what, baby, if you a Catholic, nigga, you better goddamn watch your pockets, boy. Like, bro, like, oh my, keep it hot. The fucking Vatican is pretty much a mob. Like if the Sopranos was a nation, you know, like there's fucking money laundering, there's fucking you know, political murder, you know what I'm saying, all types of crazy shit. People sleeping with each other, people fucking mistresses, millions of dollars of embezzlement, like a whole bunch of crazy shit is going on, you know. But yeah. Maybe more on that next time. You know, I probably won't even fucking remember the next time we fucking do this. So, follow me on Instagram at GoowapWitDaOowap. That's Goowap, GoowapWitDaOowap. You know, GoowapWitDaOowap. Instagram, Facebook. If you want to find me on Twitter, I'm not really on there like that, if I'm being honest. At Sir Goowap, spelt the same as the last one. That's if you want to fucking subscribe to me on Twitch or follow me on Twitch or whatever. Still GoowapWitDaOowap. Hell yeah, appreciate you guys. Love you. Fucking message me, DM me, email me, whatever you guys want to talk about, whatever's on your fucking mind. If you guys think that I'm being fucking crazy, if you think I'm a bad boyfriend, whatever, bro, fucking DM me, send me an email. I don't really give a fuck.